coming up for Strifeco now. Obviously, Adept research dots in the back. I have no idea what that's going to be for, but maybe he's going to be doing some sort of hit and run with bird form. I guess that could make sense for dodging it if he had the micro to do it. I'm not sure what his ping is like on this, but we'll have to see. And meanwhile, Warden now coming in almost level 8 and just trying to take out these burrows. Obviously with reinforced defenses it's going to take a while, and he does have one hippo with him, and a hippo rider, and the Avatar Vengeance as well. And there's expansion going down there by sword, and there's as you can see still 15,000 gold there, so it's really strong. And Strifeco now bringing in these dots. We're going to see what he's going to do, because obviously you can't keep the Torrent Chieftain and Mountain King in the air the whole time, and even if you can, the rest of the army is things like rifles, which would just do so much extra damage to them, to dots. And Axslav, Tree of Eternity, actually now getting found out, and this could be very bad for Axslav, because he's almost certainly is going to lose it, unless he can TP back. But I think he's probably still, he doesn't have either hero back. No, he doesn't. So he is going to lose this expansion now. He's probably going to try and eat a tree just to stall for a bit of time, but that's certainly not going to do anything, and so that's pretty unfortunate for him there. And the Torrent Chieftain now catching one Huntress out of position, and managing to get it. Obviously with the orb, it's just so easy to kill, and actually wasting a bit of mana there, really just but getting the kill quicker. And I guess maybe he just want to get back so he can kill the Avatar Vengeance a bit quicker. And meanwhile these dots being brought in, and it looks like they're just being used to take out towers. And I guess as soon as any hero comes out, they can just use bird form and fly away, maybe over some trees or something, and just hope that there aren't any bats around. I don't think Rob actually has an income at this point, so I don't think he can produce any more bats. Actually, sorry, not Rob, just Existence as a whole doesn't have any income at this point, and so I don't think we'll be seeing any bats. Existence does have 600 gold, so we could see a couple, and that's exactly what he's done. He's just turned them into bird form as soon as the Mountain King got there. He did manage to get one bolt kill, but that's really obviously not worth too much in comparison to the sort of just annoyance that he can cause, just because he just stays here and then comes back as soon as sword leaves. And an arcane vault now going up for sword as well. I'm not exactly sure what item it is he wants to buy, but I'm sure he has a good reason for doing that. And meanwhile the Warden just blinking away there just to get away from this Torrent Chieftain, which is obviously just such a powerhouse at level 10. Torrent Chieftain probably, in my opinion, the most fun hero to play, just because there's so many things you can do with it. There's such great rewards when you get such a good feeling when you get a perfect shockwave or a perfect stomp off. And level 10 as well, that just must be so fun to play. Like you can see he does 60 damage just with his attack, 60 minimum damage, which is just sort of crazy. But like obviously that can just kill a wisp in sort of 2 hits or something. And a bunch more hero riders just sticking about, still 3-2 upgraded. So some pretty interesting decisions being made here. Keeper of the Grove getting caught out and by sword and having to TP away. And meanwhile the Tree of Eternity of Strifeco is now running as well. And Chimera is kind of coming out for Strifeco. That's a really odd choice. I guess it makes a bit more sense than dots, but not a huge amount more sense. And Spellbreakers being built. That's why he was going for the Arcane Vault. He wanted Spellbreakers, so that he could obviously it's a tech requirement, and I guess he just wants it just because there's it's such a hero based thing now that getting all that magic immunity is gonna be pretty nice. Although as I said, he doesn't really have an income to build too many of these. And meanwhile Strifeco coming in now, getting one rifle kill, and it looks like he was trying to go for another but doesn't quite manage it. Meanwhile the Keeper of the Grove's now in trouble, but getting bolted and clapped and being forced to run away, but I'm not sure he has the ability to get away. Plenty of mana on the Mountain King, and but to a combination of Stomp and Bolt, he just kills that so quickly. And now the Warden needs to be careful. No mana for Blink because of the Spellbreakers, and Bolt and a Stomp going off, and he does have a TP, but I'm not sure if he'll be able to he is able to use it. There's no Lucky Bash or anything, so some pretty nice play here by Existence. Obviously no income, but still just managing to stay in this game just through sheer crazy hero levels. and looks like they're now going in just to try and take out Strifeco's expansion. And meanwhile, one Hippo Rider's just sitting in Sword's base and might start to do some damage, along with these dots actually which are being brought in. And I wonder if those chimeras are actually chimeras are actually being built now, and the corrosive breath upgrade will come a bit later. And looks like Strifeco will lose expansion. He should bring out these wisps and just try and detonate them, because obviously mana is so integral to this army at this point. Really, without the Mountain King and the Tron Chieftain, this would be a completely useless army. And so if you can make them redundant by just draining their mana, that would be really quite useful. And Strifeco not using really his wisps to great effect here. Sorry, excuse me. He's just mined a bit extra gold, but meant that he wasn't actually able to drain as much mana. And these dots now just continuing to harass the keep. Obviously they can't do that much damage, but they can just stay there pretty much indefinitely. And Strifeco now in Rob's base with this Warden, just picking off a couple more burrows, and just sort of being a general nuisance. Strifeco Rob only at 5 food at this point, so he just has his Torn Chieftain left, and I think that's all we're going to be seeing from him from now on, because he doesn't have the resources to build an expansion. And Torn Chieftain now taking out a couple more units, a couple more buildings, and Sword taking out a different expansion. So some pretty nice play here by Existence, just keeping sort of checks on all the expansions. And I think it is the economy game that Keepers of Destruction have really been playing here. Chimeras are now in and just doing a bit of damage to the barracks, and there's really not much that Existence can do about this, apart from just try and track down heroes wherever they can, and then just kill them and then get out of there, and do that really for as long as they can. And Axslav doing this one expansion here, and Rob using his Torn Chieftain. Just looks like he's gonna run off, maybe find this expansion here, but it is a Tree of Eternity, so it's gonna take a lot longer to take down if that is what he wants to do. And the Chimeras are 2 that are upgraded, and I'm taking down this first barracks, but there's still a lot of buildings here. This is going to take a very long time to take out just with a couple of Chimeras, and one dot being placed at the front just so that he can scout what's going on, and scout if anything's coming in, so he knows to run out of he's able to run out of his Chimeras in time. And Rob now scouting that Axslav was putting up another expansion exactly where Rob had just killed him a couple of minutes ago. And so some pretty cheeky play here by Axslav, but also having a couple Hippo Riders just taking out this fortress along with the Warden now. But Strifeco will now lose his Tree of Eternity, and that's sort of quite a blow for him. But I think he'll probably just have to sort of continue on playing, just because he definitely can't TP in to try and fight this army. Obviously level 9 Mountain King just so strong, between Bolt and Clap and Avatar and Bash. It's just sort of such a strong hero, especially at high levels. And meanwhile the dots being brought back to Druid form just so they can add a bit to the damage that's being done here. And I think this Tree of Eternity is now going to go down, and looks like the Keeper of the Grove has been about just getting a couple entangles off on a priest and a rifleman here, and it looks like the rifleman will actually go down, won't be denied. Oh no, he does actually manage to survive just thanks to the healing from that priest. That's pretty nice there by him. And Keeper of the Grove still a lot of mana on him, and actually bought an invisibility potion and finally an anti-magic potion. I think it's long overdue getting that anti-magic potion, but I guess better late than never. And certainly an invisibility potion could be very useful as well. And a Torn Chieftain now coming in now, just I think trying to get a couple free kills, but doesn't manage to, and gets actually entangled here, being forced to use his invulnerability potion, and being forced to run away as well. And now the Keeper of the Grove might be a bit on the run here, because the Mountain King is coming in as well, and he thinks he has an advantage, but then I think he sees the Mountain King coming in and he decides to run for it. He does have an invisibility potion and an anti-magic potion if he needs it, but Torn Chieftain now only at sort of a third of his maximum health, and so might want to heal up a bit before actually attacking. But Strifeco deciding it's not worth the fight, and just decides to own a very nice anti-magic potion use just as the bolt was coming in there, dodging the anti-magic, or dodging the bolt, and actually managing to get in good position at the same time with a subsequent blink, and managing to take out one rifleman. Probably will take out a second, but now the Keeper of the Grove gets caught out, gets bolted and gets stomped and gets killed, and I'm not sure if Axslav's gonna be able to tavern that back, or if he's gonna have to buy back at this altar. I'm not sure, does he have any? He's building 2 expansions here, and actually Strifeco's building one there, but I don't actually see any income for them. No, they're both actually building 2 expansions at the moment, but neither of them has any income at the moment, so it's going to take Axslav a while to actually buy back his Keeper of the Grove there, and unless Strifeco has a lot of money saved up. No, Strifeco has 0 money saved up. Maybe that was just maybe he just gave it to Axslav now. Yeah, he did give it to Axslav now, but I'm not sure it's going to be enough. And meanwhile, level 10 Torrent Chieftain taking a lot of damage from these chimeras, but obviously with an orb he can do a fair bit to them. Torrent Chieftain does need to be careful. He does use reincarnation now, and Warden would be clever just to get a couple shadow strikes off and try and chase him down. Mountain King does come in, or Mountain King will probably be around if the rest of the human army is.